Hey guys, welcome to Deep's TCG. I'm Dylan, and today we're going to be taking a look at a deck that's resurfaced a little bit lately. We're going to be looking at Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, sporting the brand new Armarouge. This deck was popular quite a while ago, although it was a very different setup, and now it's kind of making a little bit of resurgence. So our main objective with this deck is to hit for lots of bench damage, take out lots of things on the bench, and collect our prize cards that way. And with the brand new Armarouge Magma Basin combo, we are able to accelerate energy pretty quickly there. So without further ado, be sure to get subscribed, and let's go take a look at the deck. Okay, so let's take a look at the deck here. So there's quite a lot of Pokemon in this deck. Of course, our main attackers are going to be Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, which allows us to do some bench damage with Gmax Rapid Flow, as well as some good damage to the active if we do need to do that. But if we are doing active damage, typically we're going to want to use Sylveon VMAX and power it up by having a bunch of different types of Pokemon on the bench. We do have quite a few different types, as you can see here. We're using Squawkabilly EX to set up on the first turn, and then we are using Entei for like some extra attack as well as extra draw there. Armarouge is kind of like our main engine that we're going to be using, where we're moving a fire energy from one of our bench to our active. That, in addition to Magma Basin, is largely how we accelerate energy to our main attackers there. We do also have some other options for getting us out of tough situations, like Artillery, which is going to be like our main searching card, allowing us to search for Rapid Strike energy every single turn, or something else if we need something else. Luminian, of course, for supporters. Mawile is specifically just if they run a deck with no switching cards, like Gardevoir EX. Basically just a way to kind of mill your opponent if you have no other option. Specifically Gardevoir EX, that works quite well against. Pidgeot V is going to be another one of kind of our attackers there if we do need to use it for whatever reason. It does do a hefty 160 damage, as well as we can always shuffle it back into our deck if we need to. So other than that, we have a few searching items: Battle VIP Pass, Hisuian Heavy Ball, Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, Switch. Basic stuff. We do run a copy of Canceling Cologne, which is just nice if they're running like Tingaloo or something along those lines. We do run Magma Basin. That's kind of our like main source of acceleration in addition to Armarouge. We do also run a Tower of Waters just for that sweet free retreat. In terms of our supporter line, it's pretty standard: Arven, Boss, Iono. Karina's a little bit of a weirder one, but it's so that we can grab it with Octillery if we do need to. And then, of course, Research and Raihan as well. We do run some Choice Belt just for taking a little bit more damage if the numbers aren't quite what we were hoping. And then we do run, of course, Forest Sealstone, as every deck seems to right now, as well as for Rapid Strike energy. So that's basically the deck. Let's get right into some games. Okay, let's get some games going here. Or game singular. Alright, looks like we found something. Here we go. Okay, so all Marnie. So, not much to glean off of that, though ours is a little weird here as well in terms of cosmetics. Looks like we're not going first. Unfortunate for us, we do typically want to, as we do have an evolution or two to get off. So, yeah, looks like we will not be going first. So, ooh, really unfortunate, but we do have a Battle VIP Pass, so I think we can work with this. And he is playing a Gardevoir, so that's a pretty tough matchup for us. So we're hoping that we can get some a couple prizes out of the way pretty early here. And then at the worst we will just Mawile him because and just hope that he has no switching cards. So, but obviously I'd like to get us powered up here and be donking a couple of his Raltses and stopping him from getting set up. So, but like I said, a little bit of a tough one for us. Don't like that there's the sound effect in PTCGL. Even if you have music off, I would think that this kind of like droning thing would get turned off with the music, but nonetheless it is there. So it looks like he's going to get a couple Ralts set up here. I'm not sure if he's running the Mirage Step variant, but I imagine with the fact that he's gotten a couple Ralts out that he is not too worried about getting a Mirage Step in there. Okay, and it is our turn. So, yeah, we'll put that up. Battle VIP pass. Get that guy out as well as that guy there. We'll switch into Entei here. Give ourselves a fleet-footed for our troubles. Do that. Get that on the bench. And end our turn there. Pretty good. First steps. Well, I assume he'll get a couple Curlias out here. Looks like one at least. Refinement, of course. So if we can get our Urshifu powered up for next turn, that would make things very, very good. And of course we do already have the fire energy attached. Oh, so he is doing that already, hey? A little unfortunate for us, but that's nothing we can't deal with. So we do, of course, want to get rid of that pretty quickly, although I think we're a little short with our Rapid Strike Urshifu. Maybe something we can deal with. Maybe not. We'll see. Who knows? So, but we do have all of our main pieces, and he is going to Iono us, which is unfortunate because we had the Armarouge in hand, but pretty good because we do have quite a bit more in hand now. Maybe not. We'll see. Do have an Iono, and now we have an Artisan available to us too. Not that I think that will get us much of what we need. Okay, so he did put out another Ralt, so we're gonna try and donk that as well here so that he has no option for a Gardevoir. He's gonna Roar the Sword, hopefully to this Gardevoir, so that, yeah, okay. So don't think we can take it out though. So let's get going here. Do of course have the opportunity of taking out his Zacian V for the early prizes, but I don't know if that is the best situation for us. We will do that. How much are we doing right now? 180. That is not enough for us. Unless we are to happen upon that choice belt. Which we will actually take a look for. It is in the deck, so we could feasibly dig for it. I don't think I need anything out of this. I guess we could take the Mawile, but I kind of want to use... We'll take the Mawile. Might as well. Okay, just because we do have that. We will get rid of his Artisan there. And then I do actually want to Iono. Okay, so yeah, we can work with this for sure. So we'll get that, we'll get rid of that, and I don't think we need the pal pad either. What do we need here? Need a couple pieces. I think the artillery is probably the best thing for us to get right now, so we will grab that. We should have found a way to get rid of a fire energy so that we could do that. So we'll get this with that. Okay, let's do a rapid strike search. Get that. I think that's the best thing for us right now. And then what do we need to get off this for seal stone? We would need a switch and some way to do that. I don't know if there's a chance for us to get that. I think the best thing for us to do right now is to use this to get ourselves what works best. An escape rope. We'll just get the Armarouge. I don't think it's particularly necessary that we get that off right away. And we'll just end our turn there because there's nothing else we can do. Theoretically could have attached that fire earlier to the Entei and at least taking a prize card, but I think I value the setup a little bit more right now anyways. Although I am a little worried that he's going to get most of the pieces that he needs. Especially with a Refinement Curlia and a Shining Arcana Gardevoir. Imagine that he's going to have that Gardevoir EX out, and hopefully that is it, to be honest, but I'm not entirely convinced. So thankfully we do have the Rye hand in hand. So another Shining Arcana. Interesting. Interesting, very interesting. I will be honest, this matchup is awful for us, mainly. So interesting. I would have thought he would have a Gardevoir EX out by now. Luminion for boss. Yeah, that's not good for us. Is there any way around that? Well, hope he doesn't have another energy in hand, basically. Hope, I guess. I don't know what he's doing here. Maybe he doesn't have the other energy and he's noticing that. Because he's doing 300 right now, he would be a little bit low. Well, I'm not exactly sure what the idea is here. Okay, yeah, so he was a little low. Unfortunate for him, I guess. Okay. What do we want to do? We'll rapid strike search here. Fortunately, can't use the Rye hand, but we do want to get ourselves a Karina's Focus out. Do that. Not sure what our best play is here. Of course, have any there. Okay, let's give ourselves a Karina's Focus. Wow, that gave us very little to work with. Okay, well, let's do it this way, where we get this going, and I'm going to get rid of his Curlia too, so that he has no Gardevoir EX. I know we're only getting one prize out of this, but at least he has no options. And once we get rid of this other Gardevoir here, which we will, of course, do. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure what you were planning on doing with that, but I did take away your Curlia. So... sorry about that, dude. Now his bench is full there. Okay. So we have the choice belt if we did want to go for a play on that. He has quite a lot in his hand, but I don't know what he's planning on doing with it. I think it might be a good idea for us to get the Mawile out here. If we can boss up the... we'll get this up first, at the very least. Let's get rid of the Squawkabilly we don't need. And we'll also get rid of the Choice Belt because I don't think we're going to need it all here. So let's take that, put it on our bench there. Strafe's not a bad idea for us. Yeah, I think that might be the play here. Let's get that on the Radiant Zard there. Let's get the Rapid Strike Search going. That. We will use Fire Off to move that. Just for now, I think it's better to have that than to not. And of course we will put up the Mawile. Nice, good stuff. Okay, and now I don't feel too behind, at the very least. Especially, doesn't really have a whole lot. It might be a good idea for us to get a boss if we can, and just Mawile away. Okay, you couldn't get the Shining Arcana off, so, but he is gonna do that. Wonder if that's something we can work towards here. I obviously don't have a boss in hand and don't really have a way to get it. I wonder if we could. Well, hope we draw real good, I guess. Okay, well, he's gonna give us a little bit of a chance here, anyways. Fire energy. Oh, we got the boss. Okay. I didn't see any switching cards this whole game, so I gotta imagine he's playing something close to Tord's list at the very least. So, doing okay, feeling alright. And of course we have the fire off, so we can just move that. Oh, and he's gonna escape there too. That might be a worse position for him if I'm being honest. Oh, and my light has died. Oh well. Back up and... oh well, we will be without light for the rest of this game. Okay, yeah. All good though, not a big deal. Okay, and he's gonna roar the sword here. Okay, so he has none left, so actually I can just donk things. That's probably a better idea. I like that idea much better. Let's do that. We need that. Yes, please. Thank you. It's the best play to make here. We'll just escape rope. And hopefully he chooses pretty soon. I'd like it if he would. Please. Choose a guy. Come on, guy. I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. Okay, because his main thing is trying to get the Guard of Var out. So we are gonna do that. Okay. We'll just do that. Yeah, I'm sure. That one is the most important one. And then... let's see. We'll actually get it here. Just because that way that I know I can at least take the Mew and the Luminion out next turn. So, and now we are tied for the prize trade. Of course he does have some... oh, and he did have an energy. He does have 9 in the discard. I can't imagine he plays more than that. And even if he did, I don't think it's possible for him to get enough onto this Guard of War. I think that Shining Arcana seals that too. I think there's no way for him to get... yeah, I don't think there was even a way. Yeah, all I saw was the one Psychic, so it's gonna research. Okay, interesting. Oh, he did have a Mirage Step. I think this is just Tord's list. I don't see any... I haven't seen any reversal energies yet. It's fully possible that he plays that, but it won't make a difference. Oh, that doesn't help. Interesting. Path does nothing to me. And of course he only has 3 cards left anyways, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, let's... Hey. Do we have another Tower of Waters in here? I mean, that doesn't really matter. We're just gonna... Yeah, that's fine for now. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna attach there. Manaphy was a pretty good play for him, but I don't think it really matters all too much for us. I'm gonna fire off here. And then... what's the best move here? Is it just to... I mean, even if we do this, it doesn't super matter because it does already prevent the damage. So we're gonna boss it up anyways, and we are gonna G-Max Rapid Flow once again. Doesn't, like I said, I know that it blocks because this happens before the knockout happens, so in terms of sequencing, it doesn't make a huge difference. I don't think there's a way for him to get past this though. I think unless he happens to have 2 Psychic Energy, and those are the only 2 cards in there. Yeah, so we win. Good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Thankfully, shutting down his setup on the Gardevoir EX has been the most important thing for us for this matchup, even if we had a really terrible start. So let's go. Biggest thing with the Gardevoir EX matchup is to always just get those Gardevoir EXs stopped. And there we go. Of course he concedes before we can get there. So let's go. Great game. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, be sure to get subscribed. It does help us out a ton if you do. We really appreciate all the support lately that we've been getting, and with all the new announcements around the Pokemon trading card game, you can expect a lot more content from us soon. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye now.